Hi kindergartners, welcome back to your TV classroom. Today is Tuesday, January 5th. Before we get going with our math lesson today, let's talk about our feelings. How are you feeling today? How does your body feel? How does your brain feel? How do your feelings feel? I'm in the green zone today. I'm calm and happy. I got a really good night's sleep and things are going well today. Now, you may not be in the green zone and that's okay to have your feelings. If you're not in the green zone today, I want you to think about what you can do to get as close to the green zone as possible. So take a minute and think about, what zone are you in? All right, are you ready to learn? Let's go. It's True or False Tuesday. That means if what the picture shows is true, we say ding, ding, ding. And if it's false, we say wah, wah. So let's take a look. If we have 3 and 1 more, is that the same as having 4? If we have 3 and 1 more, is that the same as 4? Are those two things the same? They are. They're 4 and 4. So it's ding, ding, ding. It's true. Okay. What if we have 1 and 3 more? Is that the same as having 4? Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
1 and 3 more is 4. Okay. What if we have 2 and 3? Is that the same as having 6? Wah, wah. Why is it false? 2 and 3 is 5. That's different than 6. Okay, is having 2 and 4 more the same as having 6? Ding, 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 because 2 and 4 more is 4, 5, 6. And 6 is the same as 6. Nice job. Okay, let's see. We have 4 and 4. Is that the same as having 8? Look, 4 and 4. 4 and 4. Are they the same? Ding, ding, ding. It's true. Nice job, kindergartners. Today we are learning to find the parts that make 6, 7, 8, or 9. Now, there's going to be a picture we're going to look at, and it's kind of small. So I'm going to do my best. I think I'm going to write with white on it so we can keep it big the whole time. Are you ready? But before we do that, let's do a warm-up. Show me 6. However you'd like. Mabel, what are some ways they could show 6? They could show me 6 fingers. They could show me 6 counters. Nice job, Pebble. They could show me 6 circles drawn. They could hop 6 times. You show me 6 how you want to show me 6, and I'm going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How did I show you 6? I did it with 4 and 2. Do you think there's another way we could draw 6 in parts? What was that, Mabel? Oh yeah, what if we do 3 and 3? Does that make 6? Yeah, it does, friends. Okay, can you think of another way to make 6? Ooh, Pebble says 5 and 1. That makes 6 too. Nice job, friends. Good job, kindergartners. We showed ways to make 6. Now, look at this fun picture. The first thing we're going to hunt for groups that make 6. So let's study the picture. Well, I see 2 hula hoops on the ground and 1 on a person. Is 2 and 1 6? No. What's another thing that makes 6 here on our picture? I see 3 soccer balls and 3 bouncy balls. Does that make 6? 3 and 3? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A group of 6. 3 and 3 make 6. Say it with me. 3 and 3 make 6. Good job. Are there any other groups of 6 anywhere that you see? Look at the piñata. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 broken off. 5 and 1 makes 6. It's a group of 6. Okay. Oh, Pebble, I thought the same thing. I thought, ooh, I think that banner up there might have 6. And then hiding way up in the top on the left, I just see a little bit of green. And so that's not going to be 6. Should we move on to 7? Okay, let's see if we can find a group of 7. I'm going to do it in black this time. Okay, we're looking for 7. Do you see something that makes 7? What? Oh, there's kids wearing masks. How many kids are dressed like animals? 6 are dressed like animals, and 1 is not. 6 and 1 makes 7. 6 and 1 more is 7. Look, we found a group of 7. 6 and 1 is 7. Okay, let's see if we can find another group of 7. Look at the pool of apples. What do you see? 4 red apples and 3 green apples. How many apples altogether? 4 and 3 makes 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 3 makes 7. Can I circle the apples? Does that make 7? Oh, nice. Okay, I wonder if there's something that makes 8. How many mangoes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mangoes and 3 bananas. 5 and 3. What does 5 and 3 make? 5 and 3 makes 8. We're going to cross off the 8. We found a group of 8. 5 and 3 makes 8. You do it. Very good. Okay. Now can we find a group of 9? Wait, what was that, Mabel? You see another 8 on the table? What do you see? 4 purple flowers and 4 red flowers. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Let's do it. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, let's see if there's 9 of something. Oh, down here on the floor where the doll is. How many green confetti pieces do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many yellow confetti pieces do we see? 1, 2, 3. 6 and 3 make 9. Oh my goodness. We did it. We found ways to make 6. 3 and 3 make 6. 5 and 1 make 6. We found ways to make 7. 4 and 3 make 7. 6 and 1 make 7. We found ways to make 8. 5 and 3 makes 8. 4 and 4 makes 8. And we found a way to make 9. 6 and 3 makes 9. Wow, kindergartners, kiss your brains. Nice work. Ooh, I love matching. Do you love matching? What do you think we're going to do here? It says connect it. What are we going to do? There's a question. How do you know which numbers to pair How would you know which number pair to match to the apples? Well, what do you see in the picture of the apples? 3 apples are green and 4 apples are red. 3 and 4 make 7. I wonder which thing over here on the right we'll match it with. Let's read them and see if we can find one that's the same. 5 and 3. Is that the same as 3 and 4? No. 3 and 4. Is that the same as 3 and 4? It is. It matches. What should we do? Draw a line. Doop, 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 doop. Match. Okay, let's look at the balls. 3 are red and 3 are soccer balls. 3 and 3 make 6. Okay, let's find the one to match. 5 and 3. Is that the same as 3 and 3? No. 3 and 4. Is that the same as 3 and 3? No. 3 and 3. Is that the same as 3 and 3? It is. We found the match. Should we match it up? Here we go. This time I'm going to do a wiggly line. Woo! Okay. Now let's look at the last picture. What do you see? 5 and 3. 5 and 3 makes 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 3 makes 8. Okay, let's see if we can find it. 5 and 3. Is that the same as 5 and 3? Mabel, they're the same, aren't they? Okay, this time we're going to do a ziggy-zag. Whoop! Ziggy-zaggy, ziggy-zaggy, ziggy-zaggy. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Now, sometimes your teacher might want you to do a straight line, but I wanted to have some fun today, so I did some ziggy-zaggies and some squirrely-cues. Did you like that? I had fun. Now it's your turn. Are you ready? Which one would you match the buttons to? Private think time. The button picture. Which words are you going to match it to? Are you ready to see? 5 and 3 is 8. 5 and 3. Is that the one you picked? Great job! Now let's look at the balls. There's tennis balls and baseballs. Which one would we match it to? Did you find it? There's 4 and 2. 4, 5, 6. 4 and 2 make 6. Okay, which one am I going to match it to? Oh, there's 2 that start with 4. Oh, I don't like it when they do that. It makes it hard. So what should I look at, Mabel? People says, look at the next number, Mrs. Wally. 4 and 2. 4 and 5. Oh, nope, that one's not right. I don't have 4 and 5. I have 4 and 2. 4 and 2. I found it. Match. Is that the answer you said? Great job, kindergartners. Now, your assignment today is to do something similar to what we just did. You're going to get your crayons out. You're going to get 4 different colored crayons. 1 color for 6, 1 color for 7, 1 color for 8, and 1 color for 9. And you're going to color the objects that match the grouping. So if there are 6 soccer balls or 6 balls all together, you're going to color all of them one color. And then all the things that make 7 a different color. And all the things that make 8 a different color. And all the things that make 9 a different color. Okay? And then you're going to practice matching things from the picture to the words and numbers that match. So that's your assignment for today. Did we build the parts? Well, we counted the parts, didn't we? Did we tell the parts? Did we tell what number they made? Blank and blank make blank, like 4 and 2 make 6. We did. Great job. You're learning to find the parts that make 6, 7, 8, or 9. Kiss your brain, kindergartners. You will need your learning buddy for your time with Miss Oslin today. Before you have your lesson with Miss Oslin, you're going to take a PE break. Make sure during that break you get some water and you go to the bathroom and take care of your needs. I had a great time with you today, kindergartners. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Rules. 1. You have 10 seconds to pick your crewmate. 2. A new timer will appear with an exercise for the crewmate you picked. 3. You will get 10 points for each correct crewmate and exercise you choose. 4. If you pick the imposter, you will lose all your points. 5. See how many points you can get. Good luck.
kindergartners, welcome back from your break. I hope you got an opportunity to take care of your needs and gather your materials. And I accidentally left off your whiteboard and marker off your list of materials. So if it's close by and you can grab it, please do that carefully right now. While you're doing that, let's remind ourselves what your job is when we come together today and every day is to listen, share, and read. And you are a strong listener when you have active listening posture, which looks like eyes watching, ears listening, voice quiet, body still. And even if you're showing active listening posture, you still might need to remind yourself to focus. If you find yourself thinking about something other than what we're talking about, just gently say, focus, self, focus. We are continuing to own more letters. So we're going to learn 2 new letters today. Let's get our brains ready by singing our alphabet song. Make sure you're looking at your alphabet chart while you read so your brain makes that connection between what the letters look like and what you call them, so that when you go off to your independent reading, you can do what's called transfer that knowledge into your books. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with us? Well done, Mr. Kevin.
Thank you.
All right, you will remember when we learn a letter, we go through a routine. We name it, we sound it, we write it, we use it. So, are you ready to name our 2 new letters? This letter is called C. Name this letter. C. This is a capital C. It's a letter that's tall. This is a lowercase c. It looks the same as a capital C, but it's small. Name this letter C. Now, the next one I'm really excited for. It's my letter. This is the letter O. Name this letter O. You'll find this at the beginning of my last name. It's a capital at the beginning of a name, just like in Oslin. This is a lowercase o. It's a letter that is small, and it looks the same as the capital O, but it's small. It's called O. Name this letter. O. Now we're going to sound the letters. This is where we say the sound that the letters usually make in words. C says k, like carrot and cow. Say carrot, carrot. Say cow, cow. You'll notice that the k sound is a hard sound at the back of your mouth. K. C says k. Sound C. K. O can say ah, like an octopus and Oslin. When we sound O, we usually say it says ah. Sound O, ah. It's also at the beginning of Mrs. Wally's son Oliver's name. The next thing we do when we own letters is we write them. So if you were able to grab your whiteboard and marker, let's get to it. Take the cap off, plug it in. Practice saying the letter formation pathway out loud to yourself. This is where you coach yourself, and it's almost like there's a little Mrs. Oslin sitting on your shoulder telling you how to write these letters. Capital C is a letter that's tall, so we say pens up, bump back around, and stop. A lowercase c is a letter that is small, so we say pens out, bump back around, and stop. Your capital C should be tall, and your lowercase c should be small. Erase. Here's our capital O. Now, here's a trick. If you can write a C you can write an O, because an O starts just like a C, but you don't stop. You travel all the way around. Let's do this together. Pens up, bump back around, travel all the way around. A lowercase o has the same shape. It's just a letter that is small. So we say pens out, bump back around, travel all the way around. Now, you know what? Mrs. Wally can hear you telling her that this is the shape like a circle. And she's impressed, kindergartners. Yeah. Now we use it. Think about, I'll write a C back on my board, bump around and stop. Pens out, bump back around and stop. Let's think of some words that we know that start with a K, which is the sound a C usually makes. K. Take some think time. Put a finger up for each word that you can think of. Turn and tell your learning buddy all the words that you thought of that start with K, which is the sound that C usually makes. Mabel, I thought of car, cow, carrot, cat, cake. Candy. Mrs. Wally thought of candy.
Candy and cake.
Candy and cake. I know. Focus. Don't get distracted thinking about candy and cake.
Focus.
Focus. Erase. Now, let's think about words that we know that start with an O, making the aw sound. Aw. Take some think time. Put a finger up for each word that you can think of. Turn and tell your learning buddy all the words that you thought of that start with aw. Mabel, I thought of Oslin, Oliver, olive, ostrich, octopus. So many words. Now, you already shared your thinking. Today we learned to own more letters, and we added 2 new letters to the long list of letters that we've already learned. Now we're going to practice writing some of the letters that we've already learned. And Mr. Kevin brought up a really important point. I think it was it last week? Oh no, because we were on break it was in December before we went on break. He said, Mrs. Oslin, what's it going to be like when they know all the letters? Are we going to practice writing all the letters? No. We don't have time anymore because there's so much that you know. And you don't need to. If you have letters that you can write in a snap, you don't need to practice them as much every day because you'll be practicing them when you're using them in your reading and writing. So we're just going to practice the letters that we've learned most recently or the letters that can be trickier to learn. So you'll notice we're not starting with A. We're going to start with B. Capital B is a letter that is tall. B says B. Pens up, line down, back up, bump around, bump around. Lowercase b also says B. Pens up, long line down, back up a scooch, bump on the front like a B. Belly. Name this letter B. Sound this letter B. Oh, this is our new one. Do you remember what it's called? C. Do you remember its sound? K. Good. Capital C. Pens up, bump back around, and stop. Lowercase c is a letter that's small, so pens out, bump back around, and stop. Name this letter C. Sound this letter K. Erase. Next letter, name this letter D. Sound this letter D. Let's write this letter. Pens up, line down, back up, big bump on the front. Lowercase d also says D. Pens out, bump back around and stop. Line up, back down. Remember, the bump on the D is on the back like a D. Diaper, that helps us know the difference between a B and a D. Erase. Next letter. Name this letter. E. Sound this letter. Eh. Let's write this letter. Pens up, line down, back up, little line out, and out, and out. Lowercase e. Pens out, little line out, bump back around, and stop. Name this letter. E. Sound this letter. Eh. Erase this letter. Name this letter. J. Sound this letter. J. Let's write this letter. Pens up, line down, hook up, line across the top. Lowercase j is a letter that falls. Pens out, line down below, and hook up, float a dot above. J. J says J. Good. Erase. Next letter is a K for Kevin. Pens up, line down, up and over a scooch, slanted line in, slanted line down. Lowercase k, pens up, line down, back up and over halfway up, slanted line in, slanted line down. Name this letter. K. Sound this letter. K. Erase. Name this letter. O. Sound this letter. Ah. This is a capital O. It's tall. Pens up. Bump back around. Travel all the way around. Lowercase o has the same shape. It's just a letter that's small. Pens out. Bump back around. Travel all the way around. Name this letter. O. Sound this letter. Ah. Erase. Name this letter. X. Sound this letter. X. Let's write this letter. Pens up, slanted line down, slanted line down. Lowercase x is a letter that is small, so pens out, slanted line down, slanted line down. Name this letter. X. Sound this letter. X. Erase. Ooh. Name this letter. Z. Sound this letter. Z. Let's write this letter. Pens up, line out, slanted line down, line out. You'll remember a lowercase z has the same shape. It's just a letter that is small. Pens out, little line out, slanted line down, line out. Name this letter. Z. Sound this letter. Z. Erase. Now make sure you get the cap on your marker so it's tight and so we can use it again tomorrow. Your independent work is to take everything you know about those letters during your independent reading. You're going to find those letters and use them to help you read all the way across a word. You're going to look for things in the pictures that start with sounds and letters that you know. You're also going to read and think about how your characters are feeling in your books. When you write, you're practicing writing letters. Think about what you want to write, think about how you will draw and write it, and then try your best. Use what you know about your letter formations to write all the way through words. Reminders about our upcoming guests. Tomorrow, Wednesday, January 6th, we'll have Quabi and Simon from the Peace Bus. They're going to come and sing and tell stories all about peace and friendship, which we've learned a lot about this year. On Wednesday, January 13th, we will have our newly elected Washington State Senator, Tawana Nobles. She'll be here telling her story, and she has a fabulous book that she's going to read to us full of amazing affirmations. Also, starting on tomorrow on Wednesdays, after we have our special guest, we will have a art lesson by Miss Teresa. I'm so excited. Tomorrow, you're going to get the opportunity to practice drawing mittens. So look forward to that. Now it's time for your affirmation. This is when we say goodbye to each other and we tell each other positive things about ourselves, lifting ourselves up as we go off to do our independent work and face any challenges that may come at us today. Our affirmation today is going to be, I am worthy. Practice saying that with me. I am worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of friendship. You are worthy of respect. Kindergartners, thank you so much for thinking and writing with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow in our TV classroom. Bye.
Hey kids, we want to see your work. Just send your pictures and your stories to TV Classroom, 601 South 8th Street, Tacoma, Washington, 98405.